Hello, and welcome back to Clay's 50 Film Challenge! Yeah! My name is Clay Johnson, and I am continuing my 50 Film Challenge. I know it has been a little bit since I've recorded. It's also been a little bit since I've watched one of these movies. I moved recently, and it's taken quite a long time to do that, plus, get you resettled and everything. But I'm back, and I am now reviewing the second film on my list, Brick, which was suggested by Benjamin Boardman. Thank you very much, Ben. Brick is a film from 2005. It is the directorial debut of Rian Johnson, who a lot of people will now know as the director of the new Star Wars. You can take that for good or bad, however you feel about that. But yes, he directed this film, and the basic premise is it is about a high school-ish age boy, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And basically the idea is at the beginning of the movie he's trying to find a girl that he used to date, and then, I mean, this isn't a spoiler because it's the first scene of the movie, but she ends up dead, and then he is not only trying to track down her killer, but trying to track down who it was that got her into trouble in the first place. And the entire thing is told in a very stylized neo-noir type way. I often, while I was watching it, felt like I was watching a reimagined version of Chinatown. It feels very much like that, but told... it's as if Chinatown takes place in high school, with the high school and the places surrounding it kind of subbing in for like New York, or somewhere with a lot of different districts and areas and things like that. So it's told in a very surreal way. There are some things that I thought actually worked very well in that dynamic. There was a scene where he's talking to the vice principal, but he's coming off more like a police detective. I mean, there were times where that got slightly hammy, but I mean, I know that could have been done in such a ham-fisted way that it would have been ridiculous, and it was actually handled really well. And I mean, there are definitely some things later on where the high school dynamic doesn't... It feels more like it's now a crime neo-noir rather than a story about something that's happening in high school. But like I said, there was that surrealist element to it, so I felt like that type of stuff was a bit forgivable. But I mean, the dialogue is so dense and witty and just quick. I feel like I could watch this film 5 times and still get a new aspect to the dialogue every single time. It definitely feels like a film that I need to rewatch. But I have to say, on first watch, I really enjoyed it. Really weren't... I mean, I feel like if I watched it a lot, I might find some plot holes, and there were definitely points at which I was following more of the character's journey than the actual plot, because sometimes the plot felt so thick that I wasn't able to really always understand what was going on, but it wasn't a drawback. Like, I never was frustrated by my confusion. It was more just, oh, well, I'll just follow along and see where it goes. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed it. So now I'm going to rate it. And like I established in the last one, I have a rating system of 1 to 3. 1 meaning that I didn't like it, I cannot recommend it. 2 being, it was okay, kind of liked it. Whether or not you watch it is up to you. And 3 being, yes, I like this film. You should definitely watch it. A good recommend. And so I am going to give this one 3 telephone booths. And you'll understand if you ever watch this movie. Yeah, 3 telephone booths because, like I said, it was really enjoyable. I do feel like there might be something that it might be so densely packed that it's kind of hiding some issues that might be there. But I mean, Joseph Gordon-Levitt did such a good job. The rest of the cast did such a good job. It was really funny. I haven't watched a film from the early 2000s in a while, and it was really weird to watch these actors. I mean, yes, at the time they were nowhere near teenagers, but it was weird to watch people that are now my age playing teenagers. Like I said, it was fun and enjoyable. So this is definitely my pick for the week. Definitely check out this film, Brick. Thank you once again, Ben, for recommending it. And next time, let's see, the next film on my list is Fanny and Alexander, suggested by Jack Allison. And Jack is suggesting that I watch the 5-hour version. So it might be a little bit before you see me again. I'll be back and I will see you then.